what other people tell about you is far more credible than what you tell about yourself. The same holds truth as well on LinkedIn. And therefore, you have the option to generate as well some testimonials on your LinkedIn profile and get them so that you can increase and boost the credibility of your LinkedIn profile and therefore increase the chances of getting a job or finding a job or getting an interview. Now, maybe you're asking yourself, how do you actually write? How do you ask for a testimonial? How do you get those? And why are they actually important? Well, the answer to that is coming up right now. So maybe you have seen other people as well having recommendations. They have testimonials, and actually those profiles that you have checked out, they actually feel a bit more credible. You actually can see, oh, okay, then this person is an expert in this field. Now just imagine you are a recruiter, okay, or you are the employer, and you're getting different kind of candidates. Some candidates, they have they didn't take care much about the LinkedIn profile and it looks very strange. And another candidate actually make sure to follow some guidance on LinkedIn. So maybe they have checked out my YouTube videos and they make sure to actually make sure that those elements are as well in place. And then we have another one, which is having as well referrals. And then you have another one that has recommendations, testimonials. And it's always very interesting if you were to be an employer to see what other people actually say about the person. And then you check out, and then you see, okay, this person is saying that, this person is saying this, and that, and etc. Now, it is actually far more important, not just what is written there, but as well the amount of testimonials you as well have. Or just by having at least 3 testimonials already builds up the credibility of your profile. So I guess you as an employer, you will be actually very interested to interview the person that has the testimonials. So that's why it's very important to have recommendations on your profile. Now you're asking yourself, but Miguel, okay, how do I get them without coming off as too needy or too pushy or etc.? Well, there are a couple of ways on how you can do this. You can, for example, just ask one of your past colleagues, one of your past employers, if they don't mind to write you a recommendation on your LinkedIn profile. And if you have as well some past colleagues, you can just ask your colleagues to write you a recommendation. There are actually different kind of, like you just Google, you just search on the internet of different kind of ways how a testimonial can be written, and you can then just share that as an example for others so they can have an easier time to write your testimonial. But another good way is, for example, to write a recommendation to few other people and then say, hey, look, how do you find this recommendation or this testimonial? I just want to make sure that you're as well happy with it. How do you find this feedback? And I say, oh, I actually like this very much. Now, once you gave to them that recommendation, you then can actually ask for the recommendation yourself. So you just write something like, hey, okay, I'm very glad that you like it. And now I have a question. You don't mind to as well write me a small recommendation? I would appreciate that a lot, since this will build up my credibility on the marketplace. That'll be great. And then you see what they answer. Maybe they say, yeah, sure, I'm happy to write you a recommendation. And then you then simply send them the link. Like there is this LinkedIn function over there. You can actually just add the person over there and then write inside there. Just invite them to write a recommendation on your profile. So once you have at least 2 to 3 of those recommendations, you will boost your credibility on the marketplace, and therefore you're having a much more appealing LinkedIn profile to other recruiters, to your future employer, and therefore will have a far more easier time to get interviews and to find your job over LinkedIn. So if you found this video very helpful, then share this with a friend or with a colleague maybe struggling with these topics. And otherwise, hit the like button. If you have any questions regarding this topic, comment below. I actually read your comments and maybe I can feature one of them in a future video. And otherwise, subscribe to my YouTube channel to receive more awesome advice in the areas of career development, in mindset, in high performance, and maybe as well entrepreneurship. So make sure not to miss out the future videos. And otherwise, I look forward to see you in the next video. Take care.